John Meyler, Cork manager, not a good day in a results sense today, but that's not what these games are really about. So what did you take out of it regards positives?
Clare came at us early on, and the first 10 minutes we were in trouble in the full back line, and Clare got 3 quick goals which settled them down, and caused panic really inside in the full back line. And once we got Owen Cadigan back in there, we steadied the ship, and we went in at half time 4 points down, and I thought we'd drive on in the second half, but Clare finished stronger, but it was an opportunity to give players more game time, and that's really what we were about.
You mentioned Owen Cadigan going into full back there. He was immense, and the caveat obviously is that it's the Munster League, but I could kind of see why you wanted him in your panel when you did move him into full back.
Well, look, Damien Cahalane has been there last year, but Owen gives us another impetus there, and he gives us another real strength in the backs, and that's really what we want coming into Kilkenny in 3 weeks' time, coming into the National Hurling League matches and the Munster Championships. So it's a huge plus, and that's really what we got out of today, and also what we've got out over the last few weeks.
You've a lot of talent in your squad and around the field. A lot of it is quite young. Does Owen bring a kind of a bit of leadership and experience as well?
Yeah, but they're all quite young, and they all have been involved with Cork under 21 and minors in the last year or 2 years. So there's a strong learning curve here, and there's a lot of work to be done with those fellas. But look, today is the day they were found out, and they have a lot of work to do. So hopefully in the next year or 2 years that they would continue to develop both physically and with their hurling.
What about yourself? You kind of got the job at a good time and a bad time. A good time in a sense that there's a lot of talent. A bad time in a sense that there's expectation. It's never a good thing for a manager.
Yeah, there's an expectation this year that wasn't there last year. What people were looking for last year was a performance. This year they're looking for an expectation. And look, we're working hard, and once the league starts, we'll be up and running.
How did you feel when you were given the job? Because I remember, it might have been 10 years ago when you were managing Wexford. I was saying to you, why Wexford, why inter-county work, and you said, but maybe the Cork job won't come my way, I want to manage another county. Now, not to hold you to that, because it was 10 years ago, I appreciate people saying things, but it's a long time ago. But is this a chance that you thought you'd never get, and therefore you're kind of even more glad to get it?
Look, Kieran was there last year and he had done extremely well, and I thought Kieran would stay on for another couple of years, and I didn't really think we'd get it, and we took the opportunity. The lads that were with me with the under 21 are here, so look, that's the way it is. That's the way you just take it when you get it.
Yeah. And how have you found settling into it?
Oh, it's the same. They're all the same. It's just the expectation level and the pressure is greater. That's it. But you definitely have more players, and the hurlers are there in Cork. We just got to get it right on the sideline.
And I guess you've seen it in the last regime as well. The results at the start don't really matter. You can build something, can't you?
Hurling is all about championship, but at this time of the year, it's about conditioning, it's about fitness, and it's about getting your players right and finding all those players. And today Owen Cadigan has come out of this, so that's a plus for me.
Is the league a bit different this year, given the new structure of the championship, given the new format of the Munster Championship?
With Kilkenny coming to Cork, and Brian Cody trying to rebuild as well, and we're trying to drive on. Every county is doing their best, so look, it'll be competitive. The League 1A league will be fiercely competitive.
Is it a bit, I won't say watered down, but is the priorities on it a bit different, considering how the championship is now formatted?
I don't think so. I don't think it's watered down. I think it's competitive, and any of these matches that are played in 1A are fiercely competitive, and that's the way it is. And whatever way the GA structure the competitions, we just have to play them.
And just before I let you go, I spoke to Donald about styles there, and I know maybe we get a bit too hung up on styles, but have you kind of had to think about what style you want, or are you just looking at players at the moment?
Cork hurling is about speed, it's about movement of the ball, and it's about quick passing and skill, and that's really it, and that's what we're trying to perfect and get better. And once we get going now on the dry sod, we'll be flying.
Is it just a matter of getting good hurlers playing good hurling, and it kind of doesn't matter what the tactics are?
There are good hurlers there. Darragh Fitzgibbon, Luke Mead, all those. Look, we got to get them all together and get them all right and going in the right direction at the right time, and that's critical.
John, best of luck in 2018.
Thank you.